at my feet. That's what it's about. It's that got that gout cloud going. You got that gout cloud going. Inflammation's on my feet. Oh yeah, it's hurting me. Got that gout cloud going. You got that gout cloud going. Inflammation's on my feet. Oh yeah, it's hurting me. Take that bitch out for the clout. If you know what that shit's about, shut your mouth. Yeah, that bitch is so fucking fat. I'm just stating facts. Might just hit it from the back. Yeah, kinda shit to make my hardware into Microsoft. Eating so much red meat, I don't wanna stop. Might need to pop a blue pill. If I don't hit that ass, I don't know who will. Got that gout cloud going. Got that gout cloud going. Inflammation's on my feet. Oh yeah, it's hurting me. Got that gout cloud going. Got that gout cloud going. Inflammation's on my feet. Oh yeah, it's hurting me.
I'm just gonna tell you, there's a little place for you, all right? It's a big white building. If you go inside, what they're gonna do for you, they're gonna put a nice jacket on you. And then get this, they're gonna put you in a nice comfy room where the walls have pillows all over them. So you can't hurt yourself. You can literally just bounce off the walls in comfort for the rest of your life.
276 on the Vest Street, yeah. Well, tell Jen in my next drink, yeah. Air raid Laura, call me bestie, yeah. Jay, yeah, you broke, hit me next week, yeah. Pig fled drip, got the oops on my wrist. Get a couple pulls by the loops on my tips. Skin tight shirt, big whoops on my chest. Big gout, baby cherry juice on my lips. DoorDash always coming through. Walking around my neighborhood, I'm trying to find my food. Street Fighter 6 always put me in the mood. Master Ranks about to send me back to Street Fighter 2. Got a third channel about to get my money made. Never hesitated, turned down to 50K. King came through, had to send him on his way. Hair fading faster than the money in my bank. Got my ride going and they took the tie off it. Pulled up broad day and then they took it right off it. Called my dad crying and I told him I can stop it. Pulled up to the dealership with maxed out cars on me. 276 on the Vest Street, yeah. Well, tell Jen in my next drink, yeah. Air raid Laura, call me bestie, yeah. Jay, yeah, you broke, hit me next week, yeah. Pig fled drip, got the oops on my wrist. Get a couple pulls by the loops on my tips. Skin tight shirt, big whoops on my chest. Big gout, baby cherry juice on my lips.
Meerkat mop pulling up on the ops. Take a quick shot and I'm cooking up pork chops. Doing pretty fine if you ask me. Fat cat eating Big Macs in the backseat. Half a mil filled goes re for the tip. Get a goal hit in time for a sip. Booting up online, nothing is fine, cause he's getting bodied all the time. Gonna break his jams with a leg drop. Put him in a figure 4 leg lock. Time to go outside, Phil, cause you getting hit with the DarkSydeDrill.
276 on the Vest Street, yeah. Well, tell Jen in my next drink, yeah. Air raid Laura, call me bestie, yeah. Jay, yeah, you broke, hit me next week, yeah. Pig fled drip, got the oops on my wrist. Get a couple pulls by the loops on my tips. Skin tight shirt, big whoops on my chest. Big gout, baby cherry juice on my lips.
Me and Wings of Redemption can easily collab. You send me over the beat, I drop my bars on it, and we go. Liquid Richard. This is low. Check this out.
I'm a fat fuck, but you know you hoe love me.
Y'all niggas ready?
That flow is out of style like a week ago. Whole system broken like it's Cully. Vision, I stick pussies with precision. Vision, I stick pussies within a hot kitchen. I hit it from the back. 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 Listen to this track. Your mom gives me double stack. Hop on the BBC. Gets toward me, fucking worthless niggas. Go green. Ejaculation machine. Notification go green. Get that ass bang. Get that ass bang. Ejaculation machine. Notification go green. Get that ass bang. Get that ass bang. Everybody come pull out your cocks.
Clean up my chat.
You know they're already out. That flow is out of style like a week ago. Whole system broken like it's Cully. Vision, I stick pussies with precision. Vision, I stick pussies within a hot kitchen. I hit it from the back. 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 I hit it from the back.
Get pussy when you're fat. That's what she like to do. Get money when you're fat. That's what she like to do. Shout out to Chris Chan. I've drunk my own piss, man. Man, everybody, people cheat on their wife, man. It's a normal thing. It's a normal thing. People cheat on their wife, man. It's a normal thing. It's a normal thing. Wink, wink. This one goes out to you little soft music loving motherfuckers. Really tall.
Clever.
That flow is out of style like a week ago. Whole system broken like it's Cully.
I wanted to pick something appropriate for tonight. The passing of Akira Toriyama has hit the entire community everywhere. Such an amazing talent. Alright guys, so I think we're gonna get into it. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go there.
Because you guys don't possess the BBC gene. That's why you're upset. No BBC equals anger.
That one, why is that one in there? Alright. So let's start with the Duty Streams video.
Yeah, people are saying that, right? And it's like, okay, sure.
What are you doing, Big Chungus, huh?
Sure I do, right?
What you want?
On the other side of it, people are saying I defended EDP. Really? So by me coming on my own show and saying, it doesn't make sense for me to do a documentary with Mike Klum because he's associating himself with people like EDP, that was defending EDP. Maybe in some weird parallel universe where right means left, up means down, it's actually the opposite. I'm telling you that guy is one of, the worst liked people.
That is not true. You quite literally said they set his ass up, bro. You said they set him up. You can't say that you didn't defend him when you said they set his ass up.
People on the internet, most people have written him off and said that this is like concrete evidence of the heinous things that he's done or tried to do. And the only reason he's not in jail is because it was done on the internet. Like, for example, if the police had set up EDP in one of these kind of to catch a predator situations, he'd be in jail right now. But instead, it was like people on YouTube who did it. So they got some YouTube views out of it, but it wasn't like able to be evidence for court or whatever. And so he's still out, but definitely he's caught out doing this stuff, right? At least, again, this is what I'm to understand from what I've been told. I don't have any evidence sitting in front of me. I don't have any documentary that I've watched. This is what I've heard. This is like what people talk about on the internet, right? So anyway, with all that being said, I don't know how you can spin that into me saying I either am being completely unfair to EDP or Mike Klum, or I'm defending EDP. But it's hilarious because both situations are what people are saying I said. They're completely opposite, aren't they? Right? How could I have possibly said both? It doesn't even make sense at all, right?
Because you did say both, homie.
So
You defended EDP while
it's
throwing
just
Mike
it doesn't
Club
make
under
any
the
sense.
bus.
What they try to do is they try semantics. Like I guess they said that I'd said either set up or framed or whatever. What I should have said was like To Catch a Predator. That's what I should have said. To Catch a Predator is a setup. They're setting you up to think that it's a situation that it's not. You show up and you get caught out for these heinous actions you were intending to perform. Correct? So maybe if I worded it better, doesn't matter. You know what I said. If you were here on, you actually watched the show in context, you know exactly what I'm saying.
Hold on. Why are you making excuses for them? You're saying that To Catch a Predator was setting people up. You're just
But that's the problem with the
incredibly
people on the internet
stupid.
who don't like me. They literally take the stuff out of context, then say I meant this when I never meant to say that. Obviously, you know, they're full of shit. So anyway, I just find it's funny that these idiots literally spin it two different ways that couldn't possibly both be true because they contradict each other. But you know my stance now, right, everybody? You understand it now? Okay, like, I'm not going to be doing a documentary regardless because I'm too busy to do it. My life is too hectic, and right now I wouldn't be able to do it properly. That's number one. Number two, I feel like a documentary is something you do when it's your last chance or your last desperate attempt. I'm not in that situation whatsoever. I have a successful business and a positive viewer base.
But
I'm not in a situation where I have to make
successful
drama
business,
to get
bro.
views.
Okay. If there is anybody in the chat, if like the person, no, if somebody runs a fucking business and they come to your house knocking on your door asking you for grocery money, are they running a successful business? Because this motherfucker quite literally was knocking on people's doors asking them for grocery money, saying that he wasn't going to be able to buy groceries. Come on, man.
And or be known on the internet, that's a good thing, okay? And yes, up front, I'm saying it publicly to the world, I'm not going to be involved in a line of documentaries that are involving people that literally have nothing to do with me or my life situation, because then you get an association with it, okay? Boogie was one thing, but now EDP, now it's like, yikes. So unless there's more stuff coming from Mike Klum that's nothing to do with that lolcow shit, then I don't want to do a documentary like that. You understand? Maybe there will be for different stuff in the future. I don't know. But as of where I'm seeing that going, I have zero interest.
I can't fucking stand this guy. He's so fucking stupid. He's so goddamn stupid. And he turns everything into somebody attacking him. Bro, you said that they set EDP up. You did make excuses for him. You threw Mike Klum under the bus by saying that what he was going to do would have been a hit piece on you because he's only done hit pieces on Boogie, and now everybody's assuming that he's going to do a hit piece on fucking EDP. No, bro. You did do both. You're just a dumbass. But anyway, I'm fucking tired of this guy. We're gonna go and watch LTG flip the fuck out. All right. This one.
Said on display, we got a monkey. On display, we got an ape. On display, we got a coon. On display, we got a poop. We got a spook on display. Ferris, go on the community tab on this nigga's page on YouTube. This nigga putting up pictures. This nigga going and trying to research pictures on my mom's Facebook. Bro, that shit reaching. Everybody in this bitch report this ape right now. We got 333 people. Every single person in here. If you fuck with me, go report the pics. This nigga dug in my mom's Facebook and put it on his page. I guess he doesn't know how YouTube works, but I'm gonna flag the fuck out of this nigga's channel. If I was him, if I were you, whatever the fuck your name is, Spook, Ape, Coon, Moon Cricket, Porch Monkey, Baboon, Gorilla,
Black Ghost.
Bro,
What
come
else does
on.
this nigga look like? Critters, Niglet, any black clown you could think of. Listen, if I were you, my nigga, I would remove every last video I put up because I'm gonna kill your channel. It's already on the verge of death, which is why he's not streaming, because he has so many flags on his channel right now. He can't stream or upload content. So if I were you, if I'm watching this right now, I don't know what your problem is with me, but I don't know what your deal is. You seem like you're a fan, but you seem like maybe I problem with me or some shit like that. But let me tell you something, my nigga. If I ever cross paths with you, I wouldn't beat you down, because I would just feel like I'm beating.
Okay, but why does he have to sit there and call them all those names? Why can't he just say, "Hey, you've insulted me," and then just say, "If I see you, I'm gonna beat you up"? I mean, obviously, that's kind of a corny way to say it, but why do you have to like call them racist names and shit? You couldn't get your point across without being just an absolute dipshit.
Eating a dirty dog that belongs to a bum when all you wanted was a can of cheap-ass dollar store dog food. I would literally sit you down in front of me and stare at you, dead in your black-ass beady eyes with your nappy-ass unshampooed fro, with your 99-cent store EBT diet physique, and stare at you and wonder what the fuck is going on with you, my nigga. You as a black man, me as a black man, what is wrong with your black ass, you fucking monkey? And I would just get this nigga as mad as he can, to the point where he's like sniffling and shit. And what does me being black have to do with fucking hitting the eject button? I swear, man, I can't wait to get my hands on a racist motherfucker. I'm gonna fucking beat the living shit out of you, I swear to God. Fucking racist ass motherfuckers. I hate racist motherfuckers. And the question, nigga, what is your problem with me, you motherfucking ape? What the fuck is your problem with me, you spook? Hold on a second. Go to the fucking, go to the community tab on his page, and this nigga has pictures up of me and one of my ex-girlfriends from back in the day, and fucking a picture of me and my mom at Denny's that he went and dug off of her Facebook. And I would just tell this nigga, I'd be like, listen, what is wrong with you, you motherfucking monkey? Hold on a sec. I don't know what this shit is. I'm like, you got a problem? Move, ape, move. He'd be like, he'd just be sitting in his chair, just finally build up the courage, swing at me, I'm ducking, grabbing him, choking his bitch ass out, you motherfucking ape. Grabbing him, you fucking monkey, sit your bitch ass down, spook. I'm gonna talk some sense into you, ape. Choke him damn near to motherfucking really unconsciousness, and grab the top of his nappy ass fro while I'm choking his ass out and pulling his motherfucking neck over my forearm, grabbing his fro for leverage, and ask him, what is your problem, nigga? What is your problem, black man? What is your problem? Why you hating on me, you black ass nigga? What is your problem, ape? Spitting in his ear with my motherfucking 5-gum breath, chiseled jawline, rubbing the back of his motherfucking neck as I choke his black ass out, and really try to squeeze out the truth on what the fuck is wrong with this motherfucking monkey. This is what the fuck is wrong with niggas. Apes like this. You sit here, you grind, you hustle, you mind your own business, and this motherfucking monkey got the audacity to hate on me for no reason. Nigga, I birthed your motherfucking ape ass. Virtually, of course, because if I helped birth you, you wouldn't look like a goddamn Harambe. You'd be beautiful, my nigga. You're ugly as shit. But what I'm saying is, you niggas can't sit over here and act like you're trolls when you're borrowing lingo. You trying to speak like me, talk like me. You can't dress or look like me because you niggas are ugly and worthless. But if you're gonna be a fan or a stan, do it the correct way. Because now you're writing checks that your ass can't cash. Now I don't have a choice but to continuously flag you and get your channel suspended off YouTube. Everybody here, Do me a favor and go on this nigga's channel. Everybody report those pictures. I don't like the fact that people can sit from the comfort of their own basement and do this type of shit with no repercussions. I don't like it.
Shit.
This is what the internet has produced, cowards. See, I come from a different timeline where I know how it feels to shit on a toilet with no phone. All you got is a Game Boy. Let me tell you the only thing I'm upset about is that he's black.
Wait, hold up.
That's what I'm upset about, is that he's black. If this is a white kid or a Mexican kid or an Asian kid doing this shit.
Hold up. You grew up with a Game Boy, bro? I remember having to read the same fucking paragraph on the back of the fucking shampoo bottle because I didn't have anything to fucking do. I had no magazines. I had no books. Shit, I was lucky if there was toilet paper in the bathroom. Bro, what the actual fuck are you talking about? It sounds to me like you grew up privileged, yet you want to talk down to people.
I would just laugh it off. But the fact that he's black, it makes it so much worse. It makes it so much worse. Everybody that has done exponential trolling on their channels, they have been black. Big black. This nigga. What was the one dude, remember the one dude that started off as a fan? He's like a fighter or some shit like that. I used to support him. He was a boxer. Donovan Hunt. Nigga, I got handfuls of people that were all black. This is my problem. If the kid was anybody but black, yup, Clackman. If the kid was anybody but black, wouldn't have a problem with it. But the fact that it's a nigga, I gotta go extra hard and expose. Because this is the problem. This is the problem with black Americans, my nigga. This is exactly why I don't feel no sorrow when niggas get popped and all that type of shit. There ain't no fake unity, none of that shit. I don't believe in Black Lives Matter, none of that motherfucking shit. Kill that motherfucking noise.
Wow, he's really
for reasons like this. This is why black people will always be in a crabs in a barrel mentality. For A, upset about it, but because he's black and worthless. That's why you should do that.
Bro.
And I don't want to hear you guys say
okay, if I could put like my fucking armchair therapist hat on here, right? Bro, it sounds to me like you have a lot of self-hatred going on because you probably were picked on as a kid by the people you looked up to who looked like you, right? And you found refuge in people who didn't look like you, which is why you say if it was X other person or Y other person, it would be okay. Because if it was a person who looked like you, it was somebody who picked on you. It was somebody who made fun of you. And now you have this innate or ingrained hatred towards them because of the way they treated you. And you can't divorce that from who you were then and who you are now, and it drives your entire person. So you sit out here with this fake ass ego, but on the inside, you're just a scared, fragile child lashing out at the people whom you perceive are lesser than you, the way you were lashed out at by people who perceived you as lesser than they were. Am I in the ballpark?
all because this nigga's dark. My mom and my sister are dark-skinned women, and they got nothing to do with that. It's because this is another worthless black-ass spook in America that needs to be taught a lesson. We need to make sure this nigga got something else to do.
You
the special news is
people that.
I got another Pro controller, right? Sucked it up and got it. All you got to do to report, here, I'm going to show you guys how to do it on screen. Let's take this monkey off my screen. Hold on a sec.
Bro.
Anybody saying that Gadu shit, you going to get Gadu'd out my motherfucking chat. Puerto Rican? Nah, I'm Creole.
Oh, God damn it.
Black and Creole. Creole is Spaniard, French, African, shit like that. Do your research. Everybody be thinking I'm Spanish, but
nobody thinks
there's
you're
a little
Spanish,
bit of Spaniard
bro.
in there.
Nobody thinks you're Spanish. Nobody
Nah, I ain't
thinks
fucking
you're
with a game if
Spanish,
you control it.
LTG. Nobody thinks
How
you're
we gonna bring
Spanish,
our
bro.
black brothers up when we got black ass niggas trying to bring? Alright,
Alright. I don't know about that one. That one just made him look incredibly stupid. Like, incredibly stupid. Oh man, it made him look dumb. Okay.
Yeah,
Let's
people.
look at this one. Oh, god damn it.
Going on YouTube, back going on YouTube. This is
Oh god.
A tam se vždycky najde taková zajímavá.
So you said somebody's probably sandbagging? Well, listen. I know we don't get really too many females in here often, but since you think that he was or she was sandbagging, what I'm gonna do is strap 2 sandbags to one of your nipples. I'm gonna go ahead and strap another sandbag to the other part of your nipples, and we're just gonna watch your titties sag until they're forcefully able to create milk to squeeze out, to put in bottles so that I can drink and just increase my protein. Get that ass banned, nigga.
Guy.
Or chick. Removed. Mods, take care of that ASAP. You played the game and happened to win, and you played the game of typing in my chat. And we spun the wheel, and it went... Hold on, it went like this. You spun the wheel, and it went... And it stopped on something in glowing, crystal, green letters with sparkles. And it read out G-T-A-B. Get that ass banned, bitch ass nigga. You're out of my chat for life. Beg me through DMs for $10 to fuck with it. Then I might unban you. I am extra salty.
People don't give him $10 to get
I told your mom I wanted
unbanned.
to try something new.
Do they? Please tell me they don't.
What does she do? Tell me that she squirts hot juices. I was like, okay, well, I've seen that before. She said, no, but not the way I squirt hot juices. She poured Epsom bath salts inside of her actual pussy. Asked to ride my face. Next thing you know, she's riding me. I'm foaming at the mouth, tasting all types of salt. I'm like, she's just, like, just squirting and oozing all these Epsom salts and pussy juice, nigga. So that's why I'm fucking salty, bitch ass nigga. Get that ass banned. So, Mods, take care of this nigga. Thank you. I'm so negative. Probably because I was promised suctionable pussy when your sister called me over for late night sex. But instead, I got something
come on,
that my dick kept swiveling around in like a fucking straw in an empty cup with no friction and heat. That's why I'm so negative. The pussy was whacked today when I went over your sister's house and she didn't give me what the fuck that I asked for. Get that ass banned. Mods, get rid of him. Hey, Rox, what you need to worry about is getting a better fucking MBPS. So let me go ahead and clear off the spot. You can't even play Contra 3 on share play. So whatever ghetto ass macaroni grease you got around your fucking router, all that Crisco oil, old fucked up ass Malto-Meal cereal pieces, not Prego but Ragu spaghetti sauce. Get all that ghetto ass shit from around your router. Maybe your shit'll pick up a good connection speed.
What is he playing on a potato?
Nigga got fucking old sticky Tampico and all that shit under his fucking router. Play a match? I'm gonna play a match when I fucking strike a match off your mom's clitoris.
and let her pore ooze from the heat coming from the match while the liquid
Bro, this
juices
is so
burst and
gross.
squirt. All in my face, bitch ass nigga. That's what I'm gonna play. Get that ass banned.
What the fuck
Like,
is wrong
pussy,
with
let me
you,
tell you
bro?
niggas something. Pussy is not that good. It's not that good to fly a bitch out. Now, if you want to come and fly yourself out, cool. But for the possibility of it being foul, being loose, etc., pussy is not. For all you niggas in here that have not fucked, pussy is not that good. I'm telling you. Top is better. Let me tell you why top is better than pussy. Top is better than pussy because a mouth can do more things than a vagina. A mouth, you can go, a bitch can go, do all these virtual, you know, do all these different dick sucks, angles, different slurps, suctions, jaw bombs, flute dome. Like, there's so much shit a bitch can do with head. But the best thing about pussy is backshotting it. You bend it over, you get to see the lips. And if you're backshotting a bitch, you can smell the aroma if the pussy's foul. Now, if you're missionarying somebody, both of your genitals
Bro.
Both of your genitals are down here, right? So you can't smell anything unless it's just extra foul. You can't smell the gust of potential fish or pussy unless it's a ridiculous odor. But if you're backshotting and a bitch's ass is in the air, if the ass is foul and the pussy is foul, the aroma is coming up as you're hitting. And some of us are guilty of this. There's been times I've actually hit foul pussy in my life to where I've covered up the asshole and vagina area and just still hit just to get it over with. I was like, man, just fuck it. I'm already in it. You know, I just covered up that area.
I remember going on a first date with this chick, and you could smell her breath on the other side of the fucking table, bro. I left. I fucking said no. Your breath stinks. And I left. Oh my god, bro. I couldn't imagine hitting it from behind and you just smell like this waft of fish. Hell no.
Welcome back to Forest Sound.
Echo.
Playing your last
Echo.
playthrough. Forest Sound.
Echo. Stop.
I was like, man, just fuck it. I'm already in it. You know, I just covered up that area. Well, look. Created? I'll warn fucking LTG. How about you warn your fucking mom when I come over there? Here's what I'm gonna do, look. How about what you do is you warn your mom that a fucking hot, sexy, sophisticated, Lenny Kravitz style black man is gonna come over there and give her that raw BBC. How about that? Shit, she paid me extra to go raw too. Don't think that she didn't. Any fucking ways, let's go ahead and get right into it. Who's Jacob, bros? Jacob doesn't have dreadlocks. Haha. You spent $1,300 on fireworks and you didn't donate me $1? And when I mean $1, I mean a band? Ma, somebody time that nigga out. $1,300 on fireworks, dumbass nigga. Hold on, you said that was undeserved. Hold on, Hayes, you said that was undeserved. Did you challenge my authority? Is that what you're doing? Ma, somebody time out Hayes for 300 seconds, please.
Alright. We gotta go back this way and find our way to... Dude, what is... Oh, he sleeps... Bro! He sleeps on a futon?
The fuck up, bitch.
Bro,
when
he
you're
sleeps
black
on a
and you
futon.
get famous, stay far away from coons. Just stay so far away from coons. I'm telling you, man, black people, you get out of a pit, they just want to pull you back down. Want to hate on you. Not all niggas, but the majority of them. When you get paper, shit, move into a white neighborhood, let your kids go to a fucking prep-ass school, like, just get them away from that type of shit. Trust me, being a black kid that grew up to when I had to figure out the transition from private school to public school and deal with those type of dumbass niggas when I was a child, trust me, dude. I remember...
Oh, he was definitely privileged.
Me and my sister, we went to this school called Western Avenue when we were in elementary. And we had to catch the bus. This is when my mom couldn't afford private school no more. We would always be, this is how my childhood was. We would be like in private school for a while, have to go back to public. My mom would find another private school, get a better job, put us back in private. We'd have to hop out from private to public, private to public, private to public.
It sounds like your
ways.
Mother shouldn't have done that.
That school, Western Avenue, for some reason, like, I don't know why, but the whole school bus full of niggas used to basically bully us. So we'd have to run home from school and they would just start clap. They'd be like,
Oh. I swear I didn't watch this. Am I right? Does he hate people that look like him because he was bullied by people who look like him? Let's hear him explain it.
time to get your beating. Time to get your beating. We gonna fuck y'all up after school when you get off the fucking bus. And I would tell my sister, I'd be like, when we get off the bus, just run. So we would dead ass be, when we got tired of running, we would just, it would be like a bunch of kids just shouting shit at us, talking shit. But then we started running. And we did that for a very long time. And
Bro.
then fucking, I don't know, finally, I think what happened was the icing on the cake was this girl would always bully my sister. And I told her, she's like, big bro, like blah, blah, blah. She keeps trying to poke me with this needle. I said, listen, after we get out of school today, when we get off the bus, when she tries to do something to you, sock her in her stomach. And I'm gonna just grab you and we just gonna fucking run. We gonna book it like we always do. When we outside, we just gonna start running. Cause, you know, we used to always be outside running and shit. And so, soon as she did, I said, sock her. I held the girl and my sister socked her in her stomach. And we just start running home. Now, where's the school at? I'm about to Google it. I'll tell you how far we ran. Western Avenue Elementary. Alright, damn, that's crazy. It's like almost, it's eerie to see that school on Google right now.
Bro, I was right.
Fucking Wi-Fi. But, so Western Avenue was off of like, it's off of 53rd. We stayed on 51st. On 51st Street. So this school is off of 51st Street West. We stayed off of 51st Street West. I know it sounds like it's not a lot of blocks, but that's a long way home. So we was just running, and the kids would not stop chasing us. I don't remember getting tired. So the kids would not stop chasing us, and I guess the girl that I told my sister to sock in the stomach, basically, her big brother, he was just like, man, he told everybody, he's like, stop. He's like, why are we even fucking with them? And they was like, cause you started it. He was like, yeah, but this shit is getting old. He's like, why don't you just stop? Like, they just too quiet kids. They don't do anything. And
He
just got tired
was,
of
dude.
seeing
I
us
was
get bullied
right.
every day after school.
Bro,
And after that, the
I
kids
was
never fucked with us again. We
right.
told my mom about it. She shipped us off to another school. And we never went back to Western Avenue. 2 years ago.
I was right.
What? Was it that long ago? Somebody banned that nigga for not understanding what a life clock is. So,
I was right. Oh,
this one dude,
shit.
I knew him ever since I was 12, right? How we met. I'm not gonna tell you how we met, like through who. But my sister, I'll tell you, it's funny, it's a funny story. My sister, we used to live in these apartments, and my sister brings in this this little light-skinned girl. And it's the wrong pad. And I guess the little light-skinned girl had a brother. So I'm just sitting at the table playing with my wrestling toys. I'm playing with like my ring and like, you know, my Stone Cold, The Rock and everything. And then
oh, he was a nerd.
I had like, I think I asked him. I would always ask.
I was a
kids,
nerd
like,
and I had that
ask fellow
stuff.
kids, like, do you play Street Fighter? That's how I would get cool with you. Like, do you play Street Fighter? He said he played Street Fighter, played Tekken. We got cool. Long story short, fast forward to we're adults. This dude, when I had my first apartment, he begged me to come over my house and stay. He's like, yeah, my nigga, like, everybody treat me like an outcast, my nigga, blah, blah, blah. Like, I ain't got no family right now. Like, just everybody.
Wow,
just
and you're airing out his laundry like that?
A black sheep, blah, blah, blah. Like, can I stay over your house for 2 weeks, my nigga, please? I was like, all right. I didn't even hesitate. I was like, yeah, that's cool. I was like, yeah, just come grab your stuff and you can stay. You know, I got, you know, you can stay on the couch, blah, blah, blah. He's like, yeah, like, don't even trip, my nigga. Like, I got food too, so I'm gonna just use my EBT and I'm gonna just grab me some food. Can I put it in your freezer or refrigerator? I was like, yeah, no problem. I looked at it like, yeah, my homie wants to come stay. This is cool, no problem. This definitely ain't a story from the 90s, my nigga. But so, long story short, he stayed for 2 weeks. I went in my closet. Forces weren't in at that point in time. I still had a fuckload of Air Forces. They're in now, right? But I had a fuckload of Air Forces. Now, these Air Forces, like, I searched high and low for these colorways and everything.
And he stole them.
So, before he left, how many pairs of shoes could you guys guess that I gave this guy? Somebody said 10. I gave him 13 pairs of shoes. Now,
why?
me, I take care of my shoes to the point where they're pristine. I don't have one pair of bummy kicks. All of my shoes are pristine. I gave him 13 pairs of shoes. Not low quality shit. We talking about Air Forces, everything. Dope shit. Sent them home because he wore the same size as me. Sent them home with 13 pairs of shoes. A fuckload of Levi's and shirts, everything. I remember one time I posted something on Facebook. His sister commented on it. And I started roasting her. So he started talking shit to me. I was like, dude, do you know who you talking to? Like, how the fuck you disrespected me over me saying some just typical shit to your sister? Like, working in I guess she was working in the office, like, have fun working in the office, you know, some playful shit. He's like, nigga, don't talk to my sister like that, my nigga. I was just like, wow. I said, you really gonna come at me like that, my dude? I said, after everything I did for you? I said, all right. Long story short, we fell out for a minute. We got back cool. I'd see him at, like, you know, Winco and shit here and there. We got cool. He was telling me about his upgrade of his life. And I think it was like last year, I can't remember when, but it's Fanatic's cousin. So he commented on Fanatic's post. And I was like, damn, I haven't talked to this dude in a minute. So I DM'd him. I went to go DM him. I went to his page and this nigga removed me as a friend. I was like, what the fuck? So I DM'd him. I was like, damn, you removed me like that, my dog? I was like, what's good? And the dude just left my shit on red. Nigga, let me tell you something. I will never in my life, ever in my life, do anything as far as an overextension. I got more stories. That's not even half all of my stories where I do shit for people.
Yeah.
I will never in my life
it sucks to be
overextend for
taken
another
advantage
human
of.
being, ever.
Woo-hoo.
Ever.
You know?
My
Everybody,
emotions are
it happens
dead.
to everybody.
Like, when I think about sensitivity with, like, people, it makes me sick. When I think about the feeling of, like,
Oh, because you got
just, like,
fucking
loving
taken advantage of?
somebody unconditionally to the point where it's just like, ooh, like, I can't do it. It's impossible for me. Just when it comes to just any type of relationship, like, I just feel gross. Like, right now, just thinking about it, like, I kind of want to, like, throw up a little bit. Just thinking about somebody that loves me or something like that. You know, it just, I can't give that back to you. Yeah, I'm definitely, like, ruined, though, because I think I did it so much in my life that I can't fuck with that no more. Like, what do I think about a marriage/contract? I mean, like I said, I'll try marriage one time, but it's going to be based off companionship. Yeah, I'll try marriage one time, but it's just going to be based off companionship. I will not be in love with whoever I'm going to marry. I'll love them as a person, because that's what you do, right? You're a human. You love things. I love my cats. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, are you equating, like, your
I
wife
love
to your
certain things.
cats?
I love the way Oreo shake tastes from the habit. But for me to be passionately in love with somebody, it's impossible for me. I can't get that feeling again. I don't think there's a woman on earth that could make me feel that again.
Aw,
I
your
can't
heart
get
was
deep with human beings like
broken,
that
and
ever
now
again
you're
because
just jaded. Aw,
I know what the
poor
world
baby.
is. The world is a fucked up,
Fucking little
cold
dipshit.
place if you get to that part. And once that bliss, that fake bliss of life is really pulled away, and you see how ugly shit really is, I don't know. Me, I learned my lesson and shit. I don't care how fire a bitch is, how sexy somebody is, how authentic a friendship is. Come on, man. It's finicky to me. That's how I look at it.
Then you're not a good friend. Alright. Okay, I want to see what the fuck this Kiwi Tapes video is about. I normally watch most Kiwi Tapes videos.
Globetrotting live streamer Taran Spidey is currently in a mental institution. After a string of insane trips fueled by many substances, Taran is currently locked up against his will. For those of you who haven't seen my last video on Taran Spidey, let me give you a quick rundown of who he is and a little bit of his past before we get into the present. Taran is a man in his mid-20s from Australia who left his home at the age of 15 to travel the world. Capitalizing in the recent popularity of IRL streaming, Taran would go from a simple sheep shearing vlog channel to an absolute public menace, as you will see in this video. When we last left Taran, he was hanging out with Johnny Somali in Japan, and lucky for him, he left just before Johnny's notorious arrest. While over there, Spidey had also gotten himself in some hot water for entering the women's only train car to film, and for also entering a room that was meant for nursing mothers. Needless to say, while in Japan, Spidey cemented himself as one of those streamers who is extremely disrespectful to the public. So after returning from Japan and going to the United States, you might think that Spidey would try to turn over a new leaf, but I think that this next clip is a perfect example of everything that Spidey learned in Japan. Viewer discretion is advised.
Nice. Bro.
Motherfucker, go out there. wherever the bro, it's like leaking down there.
It's safe to say that he learned absolutely nothing, and that things were only getting worse. Spidey's drinking was out of control. We also have to keep in mind that Spidey is using copious amounts of substances, so many in fact that it is hard to pin down exactly what he's on at what times. But this habit also intensified upon his return to America, and his habits weren't the only thing intensifying. Turin was becoming more confrontational in his streams. He was not afraid to harass people for content, leaning into the Jack Doherty neon-style live streams, where you are as much of a nuisance in public as possible. The only problem is Turin doesn't have any bodyguards.
Where's your etiquette, young man? He's clearly not a civilized man. He's clearly not a civilized boy walking into a restaurant with his shirt off. Ah, what the fuck, dude? Bro, what the fuck was... Bro, that motherfucker just... What the fuck, dude? A cup of ice, dude? Wow. Bro, that guy threw a cup of ice on my back. What the fuck?
Up until this point in time, I had no idea a cup of ice could hit someone with such intensity, and the only props that I will give Turin in this situation is that he just stood there and didn't go looking for a fight. Not that I'm saying him doing these things in public is acceptable, it's far from it, and these stunts would only get worse on Spidey's end. One that infuriated even die-hard Spidey fans was a mobility scooter prank that Spidey pulled in a Hawaiian Walmart. I'll let you guys watch the clip and determine if you think that this was just a prank.
Oh, sorry, sir. I would like to apologize.
These scooters are very limited, there are only a couple per store, and should absolutely never be used as a toy for you to just enjoy your experience. They are there for people who legitimately need them, for people who I'm sure would love to push a cart around, but physically cannot. And then on top of it, you seek out one of the only other mobility scooter users in the store and ram into them like this is bumper cars. I don't know about you guys, but this seems less like a prank and more like harassment / being a general public nuisance. Are you tired of rude people, unstocked shelves, and cramped parking lots at the supermarket? Well, then you might want to check out the sponsor of today's video, HelloFresh. I don't know about you guys, but as time passes, supermarkets just get worse. Half the time they don't even have what I'm after, and when they do, I have to navigate through a sea of other shoppers. HelloFresh not only mitigates this problem, but does it in a delicious way. It is the #1 meal service company for a reason. I have had several meals by them. They've all been delicious, and they were really fun to make. Each meal comes with instructions on how to cook it, as well as prepare its ingredients. And the beauty of it is that even the most complicated dishes can be prepared in about 20 minutes. HelloFresh is teaching you how to make great food and sending all the ingredients to your front door, bringing you the opportunity to eat delicious meals in half the time that they would normally take, and in my opinion, at a better quality. Click the link in the description or use my code KiwiTapes16FM and get 16 free meals plus dessert for life while your subscription is active. Less time, less stress, more food. Can't go wrong with that. And a big thank you to HelloFresh for sponsoring today's video. I'm sure some of you heard me mention that this took place in a Hawaiian Walmart, and I want you guys to take a second and properly prepare yourselves because the Hawaii saga gets weird. When Turin first arrived on the islands, he was worse than ever. His disrespect of the local land and people was absolutely unacceptable. When he arrived, he was already harassing people in public and disrespecting the elderly. But in my opinion, none of that compares to the clip I'm about to show you.
I'm not even gonna bother freaking wiping, dude. Fuck wiping, bro. Wiping, bro.
I don't know if Turin heard, but the Hawaiian natives are not exactly thrilled with tourists right now. I mean, they never really have been, but how can you blame them when you have people like Turin defecating on their beaches? And it's like I was saying earlier, it also makes things so much harder for legitimate travel live streamers, who will now be looked down upon even more because of Turin's actions. Turin's absolute disrespect of the islands and its people is sadly expected from him. This has been a reoccurring theme throughout his career as a live streamer, and has only gotten worse with time and clout. It was around this time that Turin began discussing social media influencing much more, growing extremely determined to become one of the top live streamers. And this would lead Turin to a situation that is by far one of the weirdest he's been involved in, and led me down an immense rabbit hole that might need to result in another video. While in Hawaii, Turin would come in contact with a fellow content creator called Mr. G. Mr. G is well known for his cat videos on TikTok, where he will feed the homeless cats of Hawaii. There are numerous disturbing allegations against Mr. G that I will mention as this video progresses. After getting to know each other for a while, Mr. G made Spidey an offer to come live with him in Hawaii. He had a place, and he wanted to help manage Spidey's social media. All Spidey had to do was sign this little old contract. This contract would include clauses like Spidey having to wake up at 3 a.m. to help Mr. G feed the cats. Only after doing this is Spidey allowed to go out and film for 8 hours, then he must return home every night. Mr. G would also need all of Spidey's bank information, as well as 20% of all of his live stream earnings. Basically, Spidey was paying Mr. G to wake up at 3 a.m. and help him feed his cats. And let's get into these cats, because there are absolutely disturbing allegations of what Mr. G is doing to them. While I can't show them here, I have seen a couple videos of him barely dressed dancing around with these cats, and seen very much talk of him acting inappropriately with them. It was also highly suspected that Mr. G was trying to put the moves on Turin. All of this is just accusations, but judging by the couple videos I have seen by Mr. G, it's definitely not out of the realm of possibility, as he has tried to do this with other people that suffer from mental problems. And though Mr. G presented a friendly, kind appearance on camera, there would be a couple of times where Spidey portrayed him completely different. Here is Spidey talking about some of those times.
I had kind of a little fight with Mr. G this morning, because I woke up at 3 a.m. to help him feed the cats, to help him like make the videos to like feed the cats. I see his TikTok fucking feeding homeless street cats every morning. I fucking wake up at 3 a.m. and I'm fucking not in the mood, right? I'm not in the fucking mood to do it. But get out of bed, right? Even though I slept like 7-8 hours, I walked around for fucking ages yesterday. I go outside, you know. And then he's like really bossy. He's so bossy. He's like, oh, you do it this way. No, you're supposed to do it like this. No, you're supposed to hold the camera closer to me. Like, and it's like, fuck it. That's the fucking, don't fucking talk to me like that at 3 a.m. in the morning. When I'm fucking sacrificing sleep, giving you 20% for fucking TTS. I should be getting paid to fucking help fucking film with the cats, dude. And he called me a little bitch this morning. He was like, you little bitch. This is not how adults behave. Like he said, you fucking little bitch, and he was like calling me like a fucking idiot, like just swearing at me, calling me the B word.
After enough time, Spidey had had enough of Mr. G's oppressive regime, and decided that he would no longer be working with him. The only positive thing that came from Spidey's time with Mr. G is that it seemed he had spent a little bit of his time sober. But this was one of the only positives. Spidey lost a lot of viewers around this time, and was making almost nothing in comparison to his public harassment streams. So after leaving Mr. G, Spidey decided to go to the one place that his old viewers seemed to like him visiting the most. He would fly to Thailand, and that's where this story really picks up. If you know anything about Turin, then you would know that as soon as he arrived in Thailand, all of his old habits returned in force, and he would begin spending money like crazy on food, substances, and the services of other people. This would lead to a series of very interesting videos that Turin would post begging for money while in Thailand. The one I'm about to show you in particular is my favorite because I believe that there is a person in the room with him, all while Turin is going on about how he respects Thai culture and begging for $100.
Hey guys, I am trying to raise $100 on my Cash App to I spend all my money and I do my kick stream, and everything that I make from that is I do all for Thailand, to give all 100% to the Thai community, to be allowed to have a good time in Thailand. That's why I'm trying to raise. Asking Cash App is the only way I can take money out of the ATM, so I can reinvest it into. If you guys want to see tonight's live stream, guys, I'm trying to raise $100, and it's going to be a great stream, and it's all for Thailand, for the community, not for me, my greed. But I spent all my money on, companionship, respecting women, just going on a first date, paying a bar fine, and showing only good things about Thailand. And I back that up. What 100% I have to say, I back up what I have to say.
I'm sure that you heard Turin mention it in his videos, but I'd like to further discuss his girlfriend. While in Thailand, Turin would end up meeting a 50-year-old woman with a child who he would end up calling his girlfriend. During these begging videos, he would always ask for money to take her on dates. I don't know about you guys, but something smells fishy about that situation. And many of Turin's quote-unquote fans thought this as well. People were also accusing Turin of his accelerated substance abuse, as in many of these videos during his trip to Thailand, his pupils are either tiny or gigantic. Sometimes they weren't even the same size as each other, causing massive concern amongst viewers. Turin was also acting crazier than normal, going on about how he was a Thai man. In both culture and ethnicity, he was absolutely out of his mind 95% of the time. People only speculating as to what he was on at any certain moment. And some of these live streams would get pretty concerning. Turin would be incoherently rolling around, saying very little, which leads us to a clip of a stream that I'm about to show you, where Turin, after a bender in his hotel room, has an interaction with the police.
Okay? You okay? Yes. You have passport? Okay. Where you come from?
Australia. TikTok.
No.
TikTok. Tourist.
Yeah.
Tourist.
Okay, you
Sleep 20 minutes now.
Pardon?
20 minutes now.
20 minutes?
Yes, sleep. Actor.
Actor?
Yes.
Okay. Actor?
Yes.
Next time you don't let. You don't
No,
let. Okay.
Live not allowed?
Oh.
We go. Not, we got.
Streams like these would become increasingly normal as Turin's time in Thailand went on, until one day, to everybody's surprise, Turin vanished. If you've watched Spidey's content for a significant amount of time, then you'll know that he rarely goes a couple of days without live streaming. And when fans noticed that he hadn't posted in 3 days, they became concerned. They had already speculated that he had fled another part of the country due to debts, and as I said before, him going missing for more than a couple of days is extremely out of character. This led some of his few remaining fans to contacting hospitals, police stations, as well as Turin's family. And after a couple of days of searching, people found him alive, but not so well, in a Thailand hospital. After being up for a week on God knows what, Turin frantically ran to the police station, where he begged the police to help him as he had lost what was left of his mind. I truly believe this to be the case because when they first found pictures of Turin in the hospital, he looked genuinely out of it, and had he not gone to the hospital when he did, God only knows what would have happened to him. After being found, Turin was quickly taken back to Australia by his mother, who, upon hearing of his disappearance, worked in tandem with fans to find him. And after doing so, she went to see Turin, where she begged him to return to Australia with her. And when he returned to Australia, he was involuntarily admitted to a mental institution. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, this is going to be the last time that we hear from Spidey in quite a while. But this is not the case, as he was still allowed access to his phone and was determined to give us the full experience.
So in this mental hospital, I'm only allowed my phone from like 4 p.m. until 10 p.m. So I'm gonna make the most out of it, guys. I'm gonna go live on my other account. I'm gonna tag it, so go follow that account if you wanna watch me live from my cell.
That's right, guys. Turin Spidey might be one of the first live streamers ever to stream from a mental institution. And he kept his word, booting up a live stream later that day. And even though Turin was locked inside of a padded room, he was still determined to create content for his audience. For those of you who don't know, in some mental facilities, there is something called a duress button, pressed by either a patient or staff to summon guards there for help immediately. Upon realizing that he had one of these buttons, Turin would live stream himself pressing it for the quote-unquote memes. Here is the interaction that ensued as a result.
Should I press it just for the memes? For the memes. Oh shit. 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 Fuck, 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 fuck.
Sorry. My bad. Sorry, I accidentally pressed it.
Taran, I actually need to take your phone off you.
Why's that?
Because you're in huge breach, because you are videoing this ward.
I'm just gonna mic myself, my face.
But I need that phone.
But it's my phone. Please leave me alone. I do not consent to any, I do not consent to this. I do not consent to this. I do not consent to this.
Fucking insane.
I do not consent to this.
It is going to be put into code. Oh, and by the way, can you come out here, please, Taran?
Can I go to back to my room?
We want you to stay on the wall where we can see what you're filming.
Can I go back to my room? I'm not here to fight. I'm not here to fight.
Well, it sounds to me like you're here to argue with us.
No.
We're your treatment givers. We're asking you for the phone because of damage to your reputation and damage of reputation to other patients on this ward. And you're filming a government building of which you have no permission to do so.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Hand over the phone. So can you please leave this area?
I would like an independent representative.
It seemed that after this incident, Turin would go dark for quite some time. Many speculate that he was prohibited access to his phone, and it seemed that he could now only record from his mother's phone when she came to visit. During one of his mother's visits, we got a good look at the state that Turin was in. He was not happy with her, he called her Darth Vader, and seemed like his normal, insane self. But it would be the next couple videos that would be released just recently that would show a complete 180 of the Turin that entered that facility. He can now only use his TikTok account from his mother's phone when she comes to visit, and during this second visit, it seemed that the institution had done Turin some real good. Here are some clips of his most recent live streams.
I'm not too bad, thank you.
Are these subscribers only?
Yeah, these are subscribers only.
Oh, that's good. These are all your top Gs.
These are all the top Gs, yeah, subscribers.
Oh, great. So...
Paco Peña. Hola, soy Turan. Soy medio turco. It's true. Guys, I'm also learning Mandarin as well, guys. I can say ni jiao shen me mingzi. It means what is your name? I can say 我学习汉语，还学习西班牙语. It means I study Chinese and Spanish in Mandarin. Thank you. Hope you're well. Yeah, thank you. I'm currently
that's good.
Honestly, I'm not really that well, guys. Like the fact that I'm in hospital is not really. I'm getting well. So I'm not gonna say like I am well. Yeah.
Do you feel a difference from before?
Yeah, kind of. Although
Yeah, I'm not sure. Thank you, Christina, because I do get like, guys, I've been having like some crazy intrusive thoughts of like, yeah, recently, but I'm not like numbing them or like using anything to numb them just to cope like I was before, and instead I'm just sitting with that negative emotion, and I'm just thinking that it's rewiring my neural pathways.
In my time researching for this Turin video,
That's
as well
just
as my
straight
previous
fucking
one, I have
insanity,
seen
bro.
a lot of his content. And I will say, after spending this month in the mental institution, he seems better than he has issues, and has seemed to have
Some people
completely
shouldn't
checked his
put their life on the
narcissism.
internet.
While I am not a fan by far of any of the things Spidey has done in the past, this is promising for his future. Hopefully he can continue to get the help that he needs and continue to progress as the person he is. Because make no mistake, if Spidey would have continued the lifestyle that he was living in Thailand, he would have been dead within the year. The abuse that his body has already been through at his own hands is very serious, and it could take quite a bit of time in the hospital to help treat. I don't know when my next Turin Spidey video will be, but for now, I'm going to consider this the good ending. And we can only hope that he sticks with this, because this epidemic of insanely disrespectful IRL live streamers is already out of control. The rise of Jack Doherty and Neon have created an environment of thinking that stuff like this is actually cool. It's not, and it's contributed heavily to the downfall of Turin. And hopefully his recovery is a sign of things to come. And that's all I have on Turin Spidey for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. It always blows my mind when I check back up on a video subject we covered in the past, because more often than not, a ton of
big
things have
ups to Kiwi
happened.
tapes,
I'm just
bro.
very happy that this time, in the end, it was positive. I want to thank you so much for watching this video, especially till the end. That really helps with the algorithm, does wonders for this channel. The biggest of shoutouts to all my channel members, the lifeblood.
Only blackness, the absence of light. These are the eyes of a psychopath.
Hello. Welcome to James, the Lesser Express sign, where we get you in and out as fast as possible with Outlives Super Best Friends, Outlives Giant Bomb, Outlives Rooster Teeth, Outlives Zero Punctuation. How's he do it? Why does everyone keep using the same over 10-year-old picture when there are tons of modern ones in full HD, LOL? Now you think, alright, that's pretty funny, he's actually responding. But, that's not the funny part.
Oh,
this is.
God.
Oh, look at that. There's a more modern photo of him from 2022. There are tons of legit ugly pics of me. You don't have to use a photoshopped one, dingus. It's not photoshopped. It's from his short schedules he was doing on his iPhone. Can't remember your own face when you have it plastered everywhere. I'm not favorite. The best ain't this you, and I've seen it in a long time.
Oh
They
my
should use a camera
God.
pointing at their monitor to take the picture, Phil.
Bro's out here looking like melted face.
Because this is what you look like now. I think the better question is, how you do it, Phil? I generally believe that for a lot of people, this era of you is what people think of when they hear DSP. Nostalgia has something to do with it. He does it by maxing out 13 credit cards and then start begging his dwindling fan base to fund him. If they don't, then comes the complaining and guilt trips. Because HD is overrated. Crappy 10 frames per second webcams are the pinnacle of digital artistry. Big as Argentina. I kind of like it for a reason.
Alright. We
Best
saw
favorite
his
children,
ugly
Dirt
fucking
Coon
melted face. Alright, guys. I will be back tomorrow in the morning. Maybe. We're gonna be streaming some Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I hope you enjoyed whatever the fuck this was supposed to be. It was just kind of impromptu. I didn't think I was gonna stream tonight, but I was like, oh, I have some time. I could throw something up. Have a good one, guys.